Hi everybody, welcome to Day Trip Vintage Company. This is Julie and welcome back to part 2 of what I'm calling the unexpected haul. This is a group of books that were gifted to me by my friend and neighbor Kiki. If you missed part 1, I will link it below. Again, I want to say how wonderful it was of her to think of me. And yeah, I feel very blessed and appreciative, especially after we go through the books here. So part 1 were kind of nature, children's books, miscellaneous, that type of thing. And today we're going to look at the antique books. Now, one of these we looked at briefly on one of our vintage craft and chats a couple weeks ago. I was using one of the books as a prop behind the collage that we were making together. So we had a little bit of a sneak peek. I think it might be this one. And it had some, what I am calling some original junk journal details to it. It was really good. So let's look at this one first. And I haven't looked at it since. I wanted to look at it with sort of fresh eyes, again, with all of you. We just looked at it briefly. So this one is called Phillips Large Type Pronouncing Dictionary, if I'm kind of reading through the wording. And look at the most glorious patina on the cover of this book. It is just amazing. The spine is missing, but I absolutely love that detail. Look at that. This is the stuff that we try to recreate as junk journals. It is amazing. And then let's see here. Of course, we're going to try to find the copyrights. I always enjoy doing that. We may have looked for the copyright and didn't find it. I feel like there may be one page here missing at the front, but this is obviously a dictionary. It has some really great illustrations. The pages are very fragile. I would say they're quite, you know, they would probably break pretty easy. Okay, here it is. This is that, and I hope that you guys are seeing well with the camera. Look at this. Somebody has gone in and cut little pieces of paper and glued these pages in. Isn't that special? Oh my gosh. When we opened this up and saw that, I thought, oh my goodness, that's amazing. Let's see. Let's kind of flip. I want to be very careful with the book. Let's look at these beautiful illustrations here. Definitely it's had some use over the years. I wish we could find, yeah, I just don't see a copyright on it. Let's see if we can find more example. So here's a little piece right here, maybe that broke off of that repair. But I feel like there were some pages where we could see it a little bit better. I love the little bookmarks here. I love, oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, this is kind of where we saw quite a bit of that. So this page has broken loose, but again, look at that. And there's some really old tape here that that looks aged. Again, what we're all trying to kind of recreate, that aged look. I thought there were some, here we go. That's the page. That was beautiful. Isn't that cool? So this will be fun. I think this will be fun on a vintage craft and chat to kind of recreate. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is that cool or what? Am I just a strange geeky person that I love this? I love this so much. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think this will be fun to recreate in some fashion on a vintage craft and chat. So cool, right? Right? I'm sure if you're watching this, you agree how cool that is. Just beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, we'll set that one aside. I'll kind of work at the top. I think this one is a dictionary as well. Look how thick this book is. Again, lots of wear, lots of patina. I can't even, there isn't anything on the cover. Oops, I think it looks like I have it upside down here. 1900 is the copyright on this one. And again, very, very fragile. So these books, I won't be crafting with them. They're just going to be in my collection. 2 reasons. They came from my dear friend, and so to me, they're kind of a sweet, dear gift. And I just think that they're amazing and special. They're also very fragile. If I was to craft with them, I would have to back them, obviously onto something else. But yeah, these I'm keeping. These will go into my permanent collection. I won't be crafting with them. I just think they're so beautiful. They're worn. Look at that. Look at those illustrations there. So fabulous. And we could actually maybe try to play a little bit with doing, because this book is so old, we can do some scanning and some photocopying. Look at that. That would be, these little images would be amazing in a little cluster. Oh, they're just amazing. I mean, all dictionaries, even if they're the illustrated children's dictionaries, and then, you know, what I guess what we would call the, you know, adult type dictionaries, they all have amazing illustrations, but these are particularly amazing. I hope you guys can see well with the camera. I tried to pull it in close. Just gorgeous, the detail on them. So yeah. Oh, this is a bookmark. This is one of my bookmarks that I put in. I think I wanted to mark this particular page. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. So this will be fun. We'll have to put our thinking caps on and figure out something fun to do with the scanned images. Now, I think that, yeah, I think all the rest of these are shorthand books. And Kiki said her mother learned shorthand. It was something that, I don't know if it was part of her job or her occupation at some point in time, but I think the rest of these are all shorthand books. And let's see here. 1933 is the copyright, and this is Direct Method Materials for Greg Shorthand. It looks like a lot of them may be the shorthand, and I don't know a lot about shorthand. I don't know if this is kind of the premier book that's part of that, but look at that. That's so beautiful. So this isn't quite 100 years old, so we can't photocopy and use the images like we could in the one we just looked at, but they're really, really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah. I love those. Beautiful. And the other thing I love to do, I love to use books for backdrops when I'm like taking photographs and photo opportunities, and the cover and the wear and the patina on this is just gorgeous. This is really hard to recreate this look. So these will definitely be popping up as backgrounds of photographs in my Etsy shop or thumbnails for videos I put up. This one is called Greg Shorthand Phrase Book. And let's see if we can find a copyright. 1930 is the latest. 1924 was the oldest. So we're getting close. We're getting close to being able to make photocopies of these. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? And when I say photocopy too, certainly I can photocopy and use for my own purposes if it's something I'm not selling. But if I was creating something to sell, I always need to make sure that that it's 100 years or older. So, but it wouldn't preclude me for doing something, making a photocopy and doing a craft with you on our Thursdays together. So really, isn't that cool? So beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah, it looks like these are all Greg shorthand. This is revised edition. Even the paper is lovely. This one has more of like a rag. Oh, this one is really old. I was going to say that the paper has that rag paper feel. Copyright original is 1901 and 1902 is the most recent. Look at this. Entered according to Act of Congress in the year 1893. Oh my goodness. Just lovely. Oh, so beautiful. And you guys can't feel it the way I can, but the paper definitely has a much different feel. And look at that. Just the spine is very fragile on that. Look at the aging and the patina on that paper. Kind of that grungy look that we all try to achieve. Just cool. I don't want to like play in these a little bit too much. Let's see. Did we look at? Yeah, we looked at that one. So I think we just have these two left. Was that other one? Yeah, maybe that was an anniversary edition. Look at that. Look at the cover pages here. So cool. Chart of brief forms. Looks like the most recent we have an 1893, a 1901, 1916, and then 1929 on this one. Oh my gosh. So somebody colored on that one, but look how beautiful. Wow. Greg Shorthand received the highest award at the Panama Pacific International Exposition and at the Sequential Centennial International Exposition. Oh, that's lovely. We'll have to watch the copyright on that. That would make an amazing label or part of a collage. And I could probably do some work on that to get that crayon out. Oh, I mean, not on the page itself, but as far as maybe on the computer. Again, just really cool imaging. And I've even seen people do when they're collaging and working on their journals, they'll go in and kind of do, not necessarily write words that are legible, but this kind of shorthandy, real loose, that has the look of writing I've seen. I haven't tried that myself, but it has a really cool look to it. So these are just beautiful. Just beautiful. This is Greg's Speed Building, new revised edition. Again, the covers on these. Look at that. Look at the kind of embossed. Just really beautiful. Really lovely. Oh, we have a little bit of extra here. Okay, I'm going to kind of set that aside. 19, looks like we're looking at 1932 is the original, and 1938 is the most recent on this. Let's see, this looks really fragile. Look how cool that is. Oh, wow. So this looks like probably something that was done in a typewriter. Oh, that's lovely. So this says Proverbs. A stitch in time saves 9. Oh my gosh, this is lovely. Yeah, definitely done on a typewriter. It looks like there's some corrections here. They typed good, crossed that out, and then had God. Oh, that's beautiful. So that would be something that we can definitely photocopy. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, look at this. To cook one's goose, to spoil one's opportunity. This is another pair of shoes. This is another problem. Oh my gosh, these are fabulous. To take one's slipper to someone. Oh, I'm not going to read that one. Once in a blue moon, very rarely. Oh, wow. To come round, to come again. To cut someone short means to interrupt someone. To drop in means to visit. Oh, these are really cool. Oh my gosh, that was a happy find. To be very careful with those. This kind of has that, I don't know if this is rag paper, but it definitely has that kind of slick, different feel to it. And again, just beautiful, beautiful pages. Just gorgeous. Maybe we'll play, maybe what we'll do someday is like do a little photocopy of this and then just kind of play with that loose script, how to get this kind of shorthand, loose script look on some pages. Wow, so cool. And what a cool thing to know, shorthand, right? To have been trained in that and studied that. Very cool. So again, I feel very blessed, feel very appreciative. These will be, part of my library, kind of part of my ever collection. And again, very wonderful. It's probably going to be hard. Sometimes I'll say pick a favorite. It's probably going to, I don't know that I have a favorite. I don't know. Maybe the old junk journal type work that was in here. That maybe is my favorite. But I love the type sheets too. So it's hard for me to pick a favorite. But anyway, I appreciate you all watching. I also want to say a huge thank you to all my new subscribers. I've had so many people, so many new subscribers since being back to YouTube this past month and a half. And I just feel very thankful and very blessed. I'm very happy to be back. I'm happy to be back and creating and spending time with all of you. And again, I just wanted to say thank you. You can find me live every Thursday on Vintage Craft and Chat. We meet at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern. And we do all kinds of fun things. We do paper crafting, junk journal type projects, mixed media, anything that I enjoy that I think you will too. That's what we're all about. Sometimes we do open discussion, things that kind of we touch on all aspects of creativity. So if that sounds like something that you would be interested, definitely go back and check out those older videos, and hopefully you can come join us on Thursday live. And yeah, that's it for today. And I always have other content that comes up. I try to do a weekly haul video on Sunday. I think one is coming out Monday. But yeah, we just do all kinds of fun things here on Day Trip Vintage Company and Vintage Craft and Chat. So thank you again, and a huge thank you to Kiki. Thank you, my friend. Bye-bye.